From the home of the Mariners since 1999, there's a look at Safeco Field here in Los Angels of Anaheim and the Seattle Mariners. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. James Paxton gets the ball for Seattle in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, his last 3 outings have been, I'd say, inconsistent. They haven't been good. His ERA is over 4, just giving up too many runs. And when you give up that many runs, you're not going to win games.
Here's Ben Revere. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Leading off tonight for the Angels, left fielder Ben Revere.
Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch of our series misses for ball 1. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Game time temperature here an even 60 degrees. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Segura ranging into the outfield. 1 down. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I think the focus has to be on Cameron Maybin. He hit over 450 last month. Nobody could figure out how to get him out, and I'm telling you, he's not cooling down. He's the guy I'm watching.
Now batting, Mike Trout. He's not among the lead. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a big swing by Trout, and he connects on this one. That's out to deep left field. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout. And that is home run number 63 on the year as the Angels take a 1-0 lead.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Stepping into the box, Lucas Duda. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Well, Ferg really does call a solid game back there. He does reward a pitcher for good location at times, but his reviews tend to be very good most of the time.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Well, that's a strong man right there. They got the shift on. He hits a hard ground ball, and it still finds a hole into the loaded overload on one side of the infield. Nice job by him.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. First pitch of the at-bat. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Oh and 1, here it comes. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
Well, he's got a double play situation right here. If he can get the ball down, everything's been up. So I'm not really looking for a double play. It might take 2 or 3 hitters to get out of this jam.
Ready with the 0-2. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1 and 2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
From the stretch. Now a flare out toward right center. Cruz is after it. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Angels do get one, however, on the Mike Trout home run. Home half of the first coming up from Safeco Field, and the Angels lead it here 1-0. Andrew Heaney is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Angels. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, he comes in with a whip under 1. That means he's not getting a lot of traffic on the bases. And when you limit the traffic on the bases, the less runs you're going to give up. So that's why he's been effective and been able to keep his team in games.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Gene Segura.
In there, 0-1. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Well, Matt, and another thing, I mean, this is a really good team. We know that, right? I mean, they've already clinched the division. The question will be, how do you rest guys down the stretch to get ready for the playoffs? And that, to me, is more challenging maybe than the rest of the season on the calendar.
Heading out toward shallow right. Calhoun has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. With a moment, the Mariners starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
You know, this lineup could really use a turnaround from Yonder Alonso. In the last 10 games, he's hitting under 250. He's a guy they need to hit a lot better than that because he's a big part of this ball club.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamel. It was a 2-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's game. Hard hit at third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Striding in, Nelson Cruz. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Calhoun ranging back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Here's Yonder Alonso. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year. From the belt, kicks and deals. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
Now, that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
2 out here and a runner at second. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Digging in, Cliff Pennington. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Pennington.
First delivery to him on the way. And he just misses with a curveball.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Martin is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Mariners.
Number 9.
And at second base, Robinson Cano. Maybe one of the smoothest guys that's ever played the game. He plays so easy. It's almost like he's out there listening to jazz when he's catching the ground ball and flipping it to first.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Cameron Maybin comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Angels lead at 1-0 here in inning number 2. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Zunino has it, and he makes the throw to first. Maybin is retired, 2 down now. Now at the plate, Yunel Escobar. He's looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. Gamble is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Ready now, Robinson Cano. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Robinson Cano.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first by Pennington, and there's 1 gone.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Angels. And I'm looking out there in the outfield at Cameron Maybin. This young man's got galloping, loping strides. He can play center, left, right. He goes and gets it, and he's got a nice arm. He's really got a good feel on the defensive side.
Into the box now, Danny Valencia. He was 1 for 4 back in Wednesday's contest. Here comes the first pitch. Heavy sinker just stayed inside. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. And he misses, ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Now to the plate, Mike Zunino. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. A pause and the 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's Leonys Martin. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. One left for Seattle. It remains 1-0. Now at the plate, Martin Maldonado. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Martin Maldonado.
To him on the way. A tough sinker on the inside corner. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The left fielder, number 25, Ben Revere.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ben Revere. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In there at the knees, strike 1.
0-1.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Swing and a liner. Foul. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Under it is Martin, and that's out number 2.
Now batting, designated hitter Mike Trout.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mike Trout. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Look, Matt, he's done a nice job getting those first 2 outs. I mean, look, this is a good hitting team. And now you got the 2-hitter coming to the middle of the order. But you can limit the damage by getting those first 2 outs. I think he's limited the damage so far this inning.
And the 0-2 here is fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Now another 0-2. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for Lucas Duda. Another multi-hit game for him here tonight. No surprise there as we take a look at the league leaders in hitting. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here's Lucas Duda now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Martin. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Angels strand 1. They lead it 1-0. Taylor Motter steps into the box.
Leading off for the Mariners.
The average for him entering play, not far north of 200.
Motter.
Here comes the first pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Now another 1-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Nope.
And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
Little dribbler down the line. Taken there by Escobar. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other.
Now
One away.
The shortstop, Jean Segura.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jean Segura. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a slider that time as this ball hammered to deep left field. And that is the definition of a mistake pitch there as this ball is gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. 19th home run for him on the season. And the Mariners have come back to make this a 1-1 game.
Yeah, I can remember when leadoff hitters were these little speedy guys who would try to leg out little numbers or draw walks. Well, that time has passed, and guys like this with pop at the plate can sometimes go deep as well as anybody in the lineup.
Here comes the 0-1. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Now a ball sliced out of play down the left field line. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 23, Nelson Cruz.
Digging in to try it again. Nelson Cruz, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Now the pitch. And this is lifted to shallow center field. On the move is Calhoun. But it's the center fielder who gets there. And that ends the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Stepping in, Cole Calhoun comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Calhoun.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And this pitch misses. It's 2-1 now to the Angel right fielder.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2.
That fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Cano. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next for the Angels.
Here's Luis Valbuena now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Valbuena.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 36 on the year for him. And the Angels move ahead here. It's 2-1.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
High pop up. Mutter takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, Cameron
Here's
Maybin.
Cameron Maybin now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Some success with 2 away, and the top of the 4th is still alive.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready for another chance?
Yunel
Escobar. He flew out in his last at bat. Tap down the line. That winds up foul. Here's the 0-1. He's running towards second. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. Oh, and this is low, and it won't be dug out, so he picked the right pitch to run on there, and he's in at second base with a stolen bag. The 0-2 pitch. Swinging a soft liner. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's now 3-1.
Well, Matt, that ball wasn't hit very hard. 2 strikes. You're just trying to battle. Put the ball in play, and he gets a bonus when you drive in the run as well. So I love that at bat.
In now, Martin Maldonado, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Well, that's the 6th game he's hit in. He's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. He's getting hot.
Here's Ben Revere. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Curveball that time, not even close.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Mutter has got it, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Angels lead it 3-1. Here's Yonder Alonso. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Designated hitter,
Number sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game. Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first two pitches, but they were different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing at a bat at that pitch.
So he sets him down swinging. Yonder Alonso becomes the first out in the bottom of the fourth inning. Here's Robbie Cano now. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch. Drilled right back up the middle, and this will be out of reach for Pennington. It's a base hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Danny Valencia.
Standing in now, Danny Valencia, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Pennington back to Duda. A double play, and the inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Angels 3 and the Mariners 1. Mike Trout ready to settle in here and kick off the inning. Matt Vasgersian joined by Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac with you in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. The relay. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double. So a ringing double here to kick off inning number 5. And as you see right there on the team leaderboard, that moves him all the way up to 60 now for the campaign. Here's Lucas Duda now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. And he takes ball 1. Well, for Trout, that last double was his 60th of the year. And it is an elite club of players that have hit that many in a season, that's for sure. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Shot toward second. But there is the second baseman Cano for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder Cole Calhoun.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gamble going back on it, and it's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 46 now for him on the season as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Oh, and that was really close to a long out. The left fielder had a beat on it, and he gave it a great effort, but he couldn't quite bring it back. Instead, it's a trip around the bases.
Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. Here's Luis Valbuena now. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Ran one in on him there as this is hit softly to third. And the Angels just won't let up as this is going to be good for extra bases. The throw into second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey,
Left.
he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the...
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound. And a change is forthcoming as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Ariel Miranda is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Ariel Miranda.
Into the box, Cliff Pennington, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now a pickoff play at second. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing, following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. But the Angels get 2, both on this 2-run home run. Middle of the night from Safeco. It's all Angels here, 5-1. Here now is Mike Zunino. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Catcher number 3, Mike Zunino.
Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
That's wide, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 2-2. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. 3-2 now.
This is a really good at bat. This is the kind that you go back to the dugout, regardless of the outcome, they go, great AB, man, great AB.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Calhoun. Oh no, looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Center fielder.
You don't think
12.
fielding is important?
Leonis
Instead of a routine out, you got a guy standing at second base after a two-base error. We'll see if the pitcher can pick him up.
Here's Leonis Martin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fouled back. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Pulled toward right center field. Calhoun on the run. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Taylor Motter steps into the box. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Taylor.
And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. C.J. Cron will be summoned into the game to take over at first following the injury.
Now playing first base, number 24.
Gene Segura standing in. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. From the stretch. Down and away, ball one. A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike two. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. In tight with the slider, 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off, even if you know it's coming. Look, 2-strike slider on the back foot. That's a classic pitch, but he did a nice job of laying off it.
The 2-2 one more time. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only one out, but this guy at the plate swings the bat really well, so it's likely.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Calhoun. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Well, it's one thing to make a mistake pitch and have a guy blast one for a homer. In that case, you know it's your fault. But here, he just barely gets enough of it to the opposite field, and it's gone. Great swing and all, but as a pitcher, that's a tough one to swallow.
He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A 1 pitch on its way. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Ben Gamel becomes the second out in the bottom of the 5th. Here's Nelson Cruz now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Calhoun racing back. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's down to 1 at 5-4 now. Digging in and looking for more, Cameron Maybin.
Leading off with
He's
the
1 for 2 in the ball game.
Center fielder.
And down in the Mariner
Cameron
bullpen,
Maybin.
it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Grounder down the line at third. Mutter gloves it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, third baseman, Yunel Escobar.
Digging in to try it again, Yunel Escobar. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 5 runs, 10 hits, 1 error for the Angels so far. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Martin is after it. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the 2nd out.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready once again, Martin Maldonado. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. 0-1. Here it comes. And here's one that misses to the Angel catcher. It's back even at 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Angels are gone in order. They ready for another shot now. Yonder Alonso. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Hitter, Yonder Alonso.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And it misses. 3-1 now. 3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And a good cut there, but it's chopped foul at the plate, and it's full now. 3-2. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is
just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Robinson Cano comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Cano waiting on the 0-1. A sinker over the outside corner for strike two.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Sliders strike three called, and that's a pitcher's pitch right there. 2 gone.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Into the box now, Danny Valencia. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. The Angels are out on top in this one as we get caught up on our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
Leading off for the Angels, the left fielder,
stepping in and ready
25,
for another shot, Ben Revere. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Cano with it at second. He's got it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
How about him?
Mike Trout will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. Into the windup and the pitch. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, and it's now 6-4.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Here's C.J. Cron now.
First baseman, C.J.
as he hits
Cron.
one on a line to left field. Gamble is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
How about him?
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Cole Calhoun will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Here comes the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Motter is there, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Angels strike for one, and it comes on this solo home run. Get up and stretch. It's the Angels 6 and the M's 4. Here now is Mike Zunino. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point.
The catcher, number 3, Mike Zunino.
Into the windup and the pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. This one's down to third. Backhanded. And Escobar's throw will take care of him for the first out.
Center fielder, number 12, Leonis Martin.
Here's Leonys Martin. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Now a swing and a fly ball. Calhoun giving chase. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third
Taylor
baseman.
Motter steps into the box. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And that misses, ball 1.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing.
Hard liner toward short. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They trail it here 6-4. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Luis Valbuena. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Valbuena.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And a changeup runs inside on him as he's got to back out of the way of that one.
That was a
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Gamble has a read on it. 1 out.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Cliff Pennington.
Striding in once again, Cliff Pennington. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Splitter swung on and missed. 0-1.
That was a throwing that kind of split with that kind of movement. You're reading it with the arm speed as a hitter. You think it's fastball, then it dips. And when it's coming in the 80s like that, you definitely read fastball out of the hand.
And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
Center fielder, number 9, Cameron Maybin.
Here's Cameron Maybin now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit up. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strike. Angels go down 1-2-3. They still lead it 6-4.
Leading off for the Mariners,
Gene Segura standing in. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. First pitch on its way. Now, boy, a fastball right at him to start the inning. Good thing he got out of the way of that one. The pitch. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Wow, he's not even being subtle about it. He almost hits him with the previous pitch, and then he actually does it with the next one. Going to be interesting to see if they seek revenge at some point.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Now here comes Angels manager Mike Scioscia on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Alex Meyer is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 23, Alex Meyer.
And that'll bring up Ben Gamble as he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he took a pitch right there, a fastball middle end. Most of the time you're looking to swing at, but with the guy on first that can run pretty good, maybe he's trying to let him pick a pitch to run on.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Misses, ball 2. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Another one sent foul. And here's a ball hit in the air. Therefore, it is Pennington, and there's one away.
The right fielder, number 23.
Ready for another chance? Nelson Cruz. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Segura runs. Pitch inside the... Not in time. He's in there at second. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Here's Yonder Alonso. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
And there's ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he takes a called strike 2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Revere is under it, and the inning is over. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and a runner left. 9th inning coming up. The Angels are out in front, 6-4. Back now in the beautiful Pacific Northwest as we're set for what's left of this one from Safeco Field.
Leading off for the
Now
Angels, third baseman, Yunel Escobar.
First pitch of the at-bat. And here's a ball hit in the air. And there's a base hit, and this could wind up as an important insurance strike here as the leadoff man's aboard to start the 9th.
Well, they came in this half inning hoping they could add some insurance to their lead. Nothing better than getting that first guy on to get things going.
Digging in once again, Martin Maldonado. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? On to first, and they get them both.
Hey, doesn't come much easier than that. Tailor-made 6-4-3 double play and an easy one to turn.
At the plate, Ben Revere. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Bouncer down the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. 1-1. Here it comes. Outside, 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite me.
Line towards center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. Angels held in check there. They're up 6-4. Ready now, Robinson Cano. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th.
Second baseman, number 22.
And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Bud Norris is the man called on to close this one and earn a save in the 9th.
Bud Norris.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Escobar will back up and put this one away just past the dugout for the first out.
First baseman, Danny Valencia.
Into the box now, Danny Valencia. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The catcher, number 3, Mike Zunino.
Into the box now, Mike Zunino. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Into the windup and the pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Inside corner, a ball and a strike. And a swing and a miss on a good pitch, and the Mariners are down to their final strike now.
Well, now we're seeing the combination of the two-seamer and the cutter. That is a lethal combination because now he's taken away the ability of the hitter to sit on one direction of the pitch.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure's off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Los Angeles pick up win number 107, best in the division. Andrew Heaney wins his 17th game of the season. Bud Norris earns the save out of the bullpen, his 29th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Angels. 6 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on base. For the Mariners, 4 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Andrew Heaney. His record is now 17-7. The loss goes to James Paxton. He falls to 5-8. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game trains will be available at the King Street Station, located just north of Safeco Field. Metro Transit buses are also available at stations on First Avenue, Royal Brom Way, and Edgar Martinez Drive.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting out west in the American League, the Angels combined for 4 total home runs as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 6-4. In more Halos news, first baseman Lucas Duda is listed as day-to-day, but is not expected to see any time on the DL. He's dealing with a blister on his finger. At the moment, the Mariners are in 3rd place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Angels are atop the division. They are more than 10 games ahead of second place. The Astros combined for 10 hits as a team as they defeated the A's in Oakland 7-2. Right now, the A's are in last place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Astros are second in the division, but they currently hold a spot in the AL wildcard race. The Rangers total 11 hits as they defeated the visiting Yankees 6-5. Looking at the standings, the Rangers are in 4th place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Yankees sit in 2nd place in the American League East Division, yet they currently lead the race for the American League wildcard. The Tigers amassed 14 hits in the game as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 8-5. Heading into today, the Blue Jays are in 3rd place in the AL East, 14 games back, while the Tigers sit in 3rd place in the American League Central. They're 17.5 games out of first. The Red Sox had 12 hits as a team as they beat the visiting Rays 5-2. At the moment, the Red Sox are leading the American League East, an impressive 10 games ahead of second. And the Rays are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The San Francisco Giants totaled 11 hits as a team as they beat the White Sox on the south side 6-4. Right now, the White Sox sit in last place in the American League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Giants sit in 3rd place in the National League West Division, 14 games back. The Baltimore Orioles sent 3 balls into the seats as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 10-6. Looking at the standings, the Indians sit in 2nd place in the AL Central Division, 3 games back. And the Orioles are in 4th place in the AL East. They're over 20 games out of first. The Minnesota Twins snapped their 7-game losing streak as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 5-2. Heading into today, the Royals sit in 1st place in the American League Central Division. They have a 3-game cushion. And the Twins are 4th in the division, 19 games out of first. Edison Volquez pitched his way to his 100th career victory as the Marlins took care of Atlanta 7-4. As of today, the Braves sit in last place in the National League East. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Marlins are 4th in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. Tommy Joseph drove in 4 and had a home run, helping Philadelphia dispose of the Nationals 6-5. Right now, the Nationals are atop the National League East Division, while the Phillies are 2nd in the division, 9 games back. Jacob deGrom fell short of the shutout but pitched into the 9th inning, not allowing any runs, as the Mets got the win over Cincinnati 3-0. As of today, he is in the top 5 in the National League in strikeouts. At the moment, the Mets are in 3rd place in the NL East. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Reds sit in last place in the National League Central Division. They're 19.5 games out of first. Addison Russell had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, helping lead the Cubs over the Brewers 9-5. Looking at the standings, the Cubs are in 2nd place in the NL Central, 1 game out of first, while the Brewers are 3rd in the division, 10 games out of first. The Pirates grabbed 13 hits in the game as they beat the Cardinals on the road 8-3. As of today, the Cardinals are atop the NL Central, 1 game ahead of second. And the Pirates are 4th in the division, 11.5 games out of first. The Arizona Diamondbacks allowed 5 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Padres 4-0. Also out of Arizona, Zach Greinke punched out his 200th batter of the season in yesterday's action. Heading into today, the Diamondbacks are in 2nd place in the NL West, but they currently lead the NL wildcard race, while the Padres are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Rockies combined to give up just 5 hits as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 3-0. Place in the NL West, a sizable 7 games ahead of second. And the Rockies are 4th in the division, 17 games out of first. And that's what's going on around baseball heading into today's action. Join us again tomorrow for more updates from around Major League Baseball.